Alrighty. What's up, guys? It's over at Deadwalker back with another live stream. And we are finally back. I apologize for the little bit of lack here. As you guys know from the Last of Us Part 2 stream, I was kind of under the weather. I was able to push through with that stream, but damn was that. I think that game made it worse. I'll be honest with you. I think it did make it worse. Because it only made me more aggravated. Especially when I kept dying. That definitely pissed me off even more. So, but as you can tell, I'm coughing still and this and that. If you're curious, I took another pill and this and that to help kind of, alleviate it a lot more. To make it so at least I'm not like coughing up a storm. Because I do want to keep content going for you guys, at least somewhat, in some aspects. But of course, I don't want to be coughing up a storm in the process either. So, I want to make it an entertainment enjoyment for you guys. But I don't want to, be essentially dead on camera either, So it's kind of a mixture for both. I mean, you know how it is. Obviously, you guys know how it is. You gotta put health first, obviously.
That stream where we ran to the Dead City. I mean, you heard me. I was coughing the entire fucking.
Yeah. So, but this is honestly, it's kind of a bad time to get this. I'll be real with you because I was literally on the brink of catching up with freaking Hedgehog Throats. I was at least in the start of the catching up marathon, and well, what are the odds? The second I started is the second I feel like shit, and then I end it. Which really pissed me off, because honestly, I was getting somewhere with it, and then it fucking destroyed it. And now I am, 15 behind again? So it's like I didn't make any progress at all. So it's very aggravating, I'll be real with you. That's scarecrows. Oh. Okay, their new ones are getting pretty interesting. Wow, okay. Alright. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and about to be 16. So yeah, I'm worse off than I was. Oh, Lord. Jesus Christ. So, and then on top of that, then they throw GTA 6 in front of me, and it's just like, yeah, okay. I see how you bastards are. Let's just throw it all at him at once. When he's already got so much to do. So, you know how it goes. So here's the Last of Us, Shit of Us Part 2, Part 1 permadeath thing. You already know how it goes. Thrown at you, like always. Pinned in the comment section below. So I already did watch the trailer, but we'll go over it again. Now this will probably get copyright claim. I'm sure it probably will. I don't give a fuck, whatever. And kiss my ass. I'll just fucking mute it. Honestly, I'll just have them erase the copyrighted part or whatever like that. That's usually what I do anyway. And usually it works pretty good. That's usually what I do. Obviously, if you watch Angry Joe, it looks like he's gonna freaking bring him to court. Which, hey, I'll bar too. So hopefully my coughing will kind of calm down a little bit more. I know I noticed it's like that cough, for instance, was not as bad as the ones I was doing a little bit ago. So it's already working. Slowly but surely. So. What series character? Jeffrey T. Morgan says, which character would you bring back to life? Ah, he said Glenn. Ah, that's funny. Ah, he said Glenn. That's funny. Yeah, see, that one was less too. So, yeah, so it's working. It's working. Marvel announces a Deadpool X-Men movie, Tina movie. What the hell? Ryan Reynolds is currently writing the script. Interesting. And also want to congratulate you guys for making me crush 6.2K subscribers. That is insanity. Hopefully that light doesn't keep being a bitch. As I see that it's strobing a couple times. So I do appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you. Much love. I know we keep increasing. So thank you. Means a lot. I mean, shit, at this rate, we'll be already halfway to 6.3, which is nuts. So that's another reason why I want to get back into the grind of uploading, because you guys are just, the support is crazy, and it's just, the constant growth is continuous, and it gives me more motivation to want to keep going. So that's just, and if, when you get you sick and stuff like that, it's just like, it makes it very aggravating. So, but you know me, I don't want to, I don't really want to be shit in front of you guys, because it kind of ruins the fun, obviously. But yeah, we'll definitely play the trailer here, because I definitely like to go over it. It looks fucking good, I'll tell you what. And it's popping off 83 million views. That is crazy. I'm not surprised. I figured it would pop off again, honestly. I think the first one has like 220 something million, which is crazy. Yeah, 255 million views. That is crazy. So it tells you how popular this game is and how freaking well it will sell. I have a question. But yeah, I kind of want to go over like the characters, like Jason and Luciana, because I know they got more deep dive into their online with GTA 6 on their actual website. But I gotta tell you, this game looks fucking fire. I'm excited for it, and I think it's gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna be woke or anything. I don't get that vibe from these trailers. I just do not get that vibe. So people saying that it's gonna be like that, I do bullshit on that. I mean, GTA 5's been out forever, and that game was never woke. So, and they've updated that game a shit ton. So I don't think that company's into that. And probably one of the main reasons why it's doing so well. Because, they keep it to what it is and what it should be. And W's, 100%. So, but, hey, I predicted 2025, 2026. Mr. A's knows the company. I know the damn company, man. I called it. It just goes to show you. Now, after this game, I'll be real with you, I actually don't know. You know, that the GTA 6 was one I did know because it was the obvious one. But after this, frick, I don't know. It's really hard to say. Are they going to make a new game entirely? Or are they going to continue Red Dead? I know a lot of people said they wanted to continue Red Dead, so maybe they might. Hard to really say. I mean, I guess it just depends on how many sequels you really want to go with the franchise. I mean, same thing with Grand Theft Auto. How many do you want to go? You know what I mean? Like, we're going to get a 7, 8, 9. I mean, you know, GTA 7 seems pretty more likely, I guess, in some aspects.
Yeah, they use 2045.
Yeah. Right. Well, yeah. You know, and it just depends. And like I said, I don't think they'll probably not do GTA 7 after GTA 6. They're gonna have to do a different game, I don't think. You know, because as you notice, they always take a break for one franchise and they jump to a different one.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get you Red Dead 3. Maybe.
That's probably my guess. Is out of that or a totally different game. Which again, would I blame them if they do something different? No, I would not. I mean, you expand your company more by doing more original IPs that are also really good quality and really good story, and in a different genre entirely, and that makes that just adds more growth to your company, I think. So I'm all down for that. You know, you sucking one particular franchise to the death of its lifespan, I think is not really the smartest move. Just because when people think of you, they're like, oh, well, that's all we know you for, Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto. That's it. And it's like, because the older games, you go way back. You're not going to really, those are not going to get really brought up because it's just they're so old. They're not really prominent per se. And I don't even think you can play them on the newest systems anyway. So that just defeats all purpose. And that's why I'm happy Naughty Dog, for instance, to bring up them. I'm happy that they're coming out with this new game called Intergalactic. Bit of a mouthful. The Heretic Prophet. That's a bit of a mouthful, I will say. That's why I just say Intergalactic. I don't even see the rest of it. It shortens it. Easier to say. But that's why I'm kind of excited for the game, because it's different. It's not the same crap that we've been getting, which in this case, Last of Us. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but then I just felt like they just kept sucking it dry. The remasters, remakes, and it just was getting old. It's like, come on, do something fucking original. It's like you keep doing the same shit. You're making me not even care about your company anymore. Like, you're really not, because it's just at this point you can clearly tell that your fan base is freaking fanboy scrubs that will eat anything that you throw at them that has to do with Last of Us. And it's just ridiculous. It's just stupid. You're clearly taking advantage of that because you know they're going to eat it up, even if it's just a slight fix in the game or whatever, which I think is dumb. And then you have the audacity to charge full price, which is just even more crazy. So that's why I'm happy they're making this new game. I know a lot of people are saying, well, I don't care about Intergalactic. I want Part 3. Like, fuck Part 3. We don't care about Part 3. Jesus Christ. You just had Part 2. You don't need Part 3. Like, damn. Like, that's what makes people not care when you're just sitting there just focusing on one thing and one thing only. You piss on the rest. It's like, it's like you gotta expand. You don't expand, people just, what happens if you sink your one franchise? Then you're fucked. You're fucked. You know, that's where I give Telltale Games. You know, that's a good example. You know, they kind of screwed themselves over, honestly. Um, they bought too many IPs. That was the problem. They took away their focus on quality and they went to quantity, and that's what killed them. I think if they would have kept focused on quality, excuse me, and they just kept doing one game at a time, maybe two max. You know, maybe when you're just about getting finished with one, then you start the next instantly. You know, and you don't have much left on that previous one. You know, you get started on the next one. You know, and you just kind of keep that trend going. I think you would have been fine because you wouldn't have been run out of money. You would have, you know what I mean? You wouldn't try to, get that revenue, and you would have slowed your ease of spending to try to confiscate how to get more revenue, so that way then you don't go bankrupt. You know, that's, that's what you got to do. You know, Rockstar Games, they're not going anywhere. They're safe. GTA 5 alone made them safe. Because of how much fucking money they made. It's crazy. It's insanity.
I think they might make more than, I don't know, I wonder how much money they're gonna make from GTA 6.
Oh, they're already estimated like $5 billion or $3 billion right off the bat in the first year or some shit. Which I believe that. I do, 100%. Shit, you get 200 million freaking views on a trailer? Shit, man, I don't see any other game fucking doing that. Like, that's insane. Like the views that you're getting, Rockstar, you're competing with Mr. Beast. That's what you're doing. It's you against Mr. Beast. Like, he's the only motherfucker that can compete with your ass. That's it. Like, I seriously don't see anything else. It's you and Mr. Beast, 100%. Because Mr. Beast, on average, gets 100 million plus views. On some videos, he got even 400 million. Like, crazy, insane. Alright? And your trailer got 255. That's pretty goddamn good. But, yeah, I don't see anybody else that fucking hits those numbers. I don't. And that's crazy. And I wish some other games like Ghost of Yotai and shit like that would get a lot more recognition, because those look like fire ass games, you know. They look like really good games, and I think they should get a lot more recognition because of it, you know. Not putting any shame on GTA 6 by any means. It's just, you know. That's why nobody wants to be near the game, because they can't compete. They can't compete for shit. You put yourself on a fucking pedestal all the way at the top, and you're untouchable. Nobody can touch you. And you're looking down, you're like, hi! Trying to catch me! And it just doesn't work. They can't. They try and it fails. Because they only get like half of what you get. If that. If they're lucky. Shit. Which they still make a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but, you know, it's in some aspects it's kind of sad, you know. Yeah, so we'll watch the trailer here. Got 83 million views already. 5 million likes. That's great. How many comments?
What you doing out there?
Almost have a.
I'm just fixing some leaks. Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got
Quality
the
just looks
properties
beautiful.
with
Huh?
paying tenants.
Well, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Love you, Jason. This abs is fucking good. Right there. Badass slap. the detail to pay attention to detail looks fucking awesome.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
Lucia's got a fine ass.
Jason Duval.
Tell you what.
I've seen you here before.
Oh man, I've been dreaming of her.
Here we go. We got the hook. The hook system. Fucking gonna claim. Bitches' asses.
Hands above your heads now!
You, stay.
Woo!
In the beginning.
It's a good song, I will say. Bad with copyright though.
Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bells! Stop straight!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Nice ass
Don't
booty.
do this. We're doing it right.
Ah, hey.
You'll give this full effect. You got your name, address, and everything. Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Woo!
You over here.
Hey.
You got this.
We got it.
The explosion looks fucking awesome as well. Looks very realistic.
Say my city, baby! My city!
Strip club looks like a fun place.
Hey.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me? Please.
It's captured on the PS5. Which I find that very interesting. Makes me excited to have a PS5.
Good God, Lucia is fucking so fine. She's a nice fucking ass.
Oh yeah, she's got a nice ass. Let me know what you guys think about the trailer, your thoughts and everything like that. It's gonna sell like hotcakes, I'll tell you what. You guys voted on me to buy the collector's edition, so so they make a collector's edition. Well, fuck, you already know me, I'm getting it. I don't know if they're going to though. I don't know. Did GTA 5 make one? I don't even know if they did. I don't think they did. I don't know. Maybe they might. I hope if they do, I hope the statue, I hope it's fucking Lucy.
God.
That'd be a damn good statue, I'll tell you what. That ass would be great. That'd be awesome. You're like, fuck yeah. Or you could have it as both characters, Jason and Lucia. That'd be dope. With maybe some guns or shit and a cool pose. Like, that'd be awesome.
I wonder how big the map is gonna be, because I was hearing that there's gonna be 6 different.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. I was hearing six maps.
Yeah, so like layout. That's crazy.
Then you got this weirdo over here, Tree the Disciplined or Disciple. GTA 6 has a demonic agenda. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. My ass it does. Working on crack or something.
So my question, I wonder if we're gonna get any references to GTA 5.
Yeah, that's my guess. Yeah. I wonder if there will be like characters that are the same, or characters that are from the previous game into this game. Like it's freaking what's his name? Lester. Fucking Lester. Fucking Lester be in the game. Jesus Christ. See, I like Lester, but at the same time, I hate him. He's like a 50-50 character. Like, he was funny, crazy, and an asshole. All in the same run. Of course, he just drives me nuts in online because he just keeps fucking calling me. Like a bitch he is. But, thank you for the new subscriber. Much love. We just gained another one. Much love. Let's see here. So the actual website. So let's Rockstar. So I think it's the GTA. Yeah, right here. Let's see. How does it? I want to watch the trailer. Oh, here we go. Okay. So it's actually pretty dope. So I recommend going to the actual website and then watch now. It's actually pretty cool how the way the thing flows. You zoom out of the, or zoom. Well, actually, yeah, you're zooming out of the title. It's pretty cool. Coming May 26th. This is why I don't think it's gonna get delayed again, because they're really pushing that emphasis that it's May 26th. Like, it's fucking big bold letters that it's saying this is the date. Like, that's why I don't see them pushing it. That's why all you assholes saying it's getting delayed. Fuck off. Alright? You don't. I bet you $100 it will not be delayed. I'm that confident. And honestly, I hope it doesn't, just to shut you naysayers up. Make you look stupid. That's what I want them to do. Make you look stupid. Ah, you're wrong. It ain't delayed, asshole. But yeah, they're really emphasizing that date. That's why I really don't think they're gonna do that. They're gonna delay it, because with the previous games, they didn't say a date. They just said spring, summer, fall. You know what I mean? They just said the autumn. They didn't say the actual release date. It wasn't until when they did is when the actual game released. So in this situation, they actually give you a release date. And that's why I don't think they're delayed. So they must definitely feel very confident that date they'll have the game 100% finished at that point. Which, for the first trailer, the second trailer, how good this shit looks, like, I could definitely tell that they are pretty much done. You know what I mean? Like, they're at the very finishing touches, and I think at this point they're just fixing patches, you know what I mean? Bugs and glitches, you know what I mean? It's very, very basic, simple things. Finalizing some stuff. Maybe you might have some scenes that are not fully 100%. You know, stuff like that. You're definitely at the final stages, 100%. And I'm sure they probably asked the developers, and developers are like, yes, we're just about there, but give us a couple more months, 6, 7, 8, whatever months, that would do it, 100%. And that's probably why they came up with that date, because they probably thought, perfect. So that's why they picked that date. So the website goes, Vice City, USA, Jason and Lucia, not Lusana, my bad. What was I saying? Luciana. I almost wanted to say Luciana from Fear, but fucking the names are too goddamn close. Lucia, which is a way better name. Have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an essay score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida. Is that how you say it? Leonida? Leonida? I don't know. Leonida? Yeah, my bad if I'm pronouncing that wrong. That's not a word I'm familiar with. Forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. Jason Duvall. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. And they show some really cool fire-ass pictures, which I think is pretty cool. Very nice detailed pictures. Very good quality. And I like the way that the whole layout is, the whole website. If anything happens, I'm right behind you. Another day in paradise, right? Meet Lucia. Could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows. Click the picture. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. Got some more fire pictures. One with him holding an AK, I believe. believe is an AK. Pretty cool. And I like the phones too. The phones look pretty fire as well, actually. Very cool. Might even be able to go fishing in the game. Got a guy with the, or got him with the, I think it's him. Yeah. It's either that or it's a different guy. Might be a different guy. He's got a fishing pole. That'd be interesting. Lucia Caminos. Caminos? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Coming at her swinging ever since. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida penitentiary. I think that's how you say it. Penitentiary. Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here. Very interesting wording. Again, more badass pictures of her. Definitely different hairstyles for sure with these different pictures. Pretty wicked. She looks hot and all, but that'll be real. More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mom has dreamed of since their days in Liberty City, but instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. A life with Jason could be her way out. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor, Lucia is committed to her plan, no matter what it takes. Again, another beautiful notch. Damn, the pictures are fire. Got another awesome picture of them. Again, beautiful art. Only Lenidia. I think that's how you say it. Maybe that's how you say it. Lenidia? I don't know. When the sun fades and neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. Cal Hampton. So that's the fat guy with the beard. Seems like a funny character. What if everything on the internet was true? Jason's friend and fellow associate Brian's. Cal feels safe as hanging at home, snooping on Coast Guard comms with a few beers and some private browser tabs. Ha! Yeah, he seems like that funny guy. What the fuck? Is that him sticking his tongue out? Oh, that's funny. I think it was that guy that was just like, yeah, I was partying up there at the end. Ha! Damn, his tats are fire. I think I give him credit there. He got some fire ass tats. This might be Mr. Bitches in the game. Mr. Bitches, you're in the game. You're partying up.
It's crazy that
Right.
it's crazy. It's been 13 years.
Yeah. Insane.
It took 13 years to make GTA 6.
I know it took a long time for them to make GTA 5. I know that.
Well, not really.
Maybe not as long, but
Like 4 years.
something. They said, I think they said about like 6 or 7. So it definitely took longer. But then again, I expect that. I mean, with the graphics the way they look, shit, I'm not surprised. Huh? Honestly, that's what people need to expect. If you want these type of quality games, it's gonna take longer to take, to make them. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's, and I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna bitch as long as if you're gonna do it, make it so it's a lot of content, so that way then there's like shit ton of hours. You know what I mean? So that way then you're at least getting your time out of it for waiting that long. You know what I mean? Like then at least you're not having to fucking be barely any content, but it looks amazing, but there's barely any content. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. The psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. Cal is at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranormal loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. And then they got Visit Nita tour a few of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. Okay, so Vice City. Okay, that's cool. Explore Vice City. Oh wow, they got a whole thing with that. Wow, they literally got everything of Vice City. Huh. They literally go in details, and then they got pictures. Wow. Damn. I mean, the quality just looks fucking amazing. Holy crap. Oh my god, this fat chick. What the fuck are you wearing? What the fuck is that outfit? Got big ass boobs. Looks wrong, honestly. For what she's wearing. Yeah, that looks like a crazy chick right there. The red. Damn, the lights in that shit. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Damn. Alright. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna read it because it's just Vice City. It's just explaining some things. Nothing really crazy. Booby Ike. That's how you say his name. That's a very interesting name. Nice jewelry though. Looks dope. It's all about Hart, the Jack of Hearts. Booby is a local Vice City legend and acts like one of the few to transform this time in the streets into a legitimate empire-spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Booby's all smiles until it's time to talk business. Ooh, okay. That seems like a guy you don't want to fuck around with. Seems pretty goddamn serious when it comes to shit like that. Seems pretty dope though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, fire ass pictures, I will tell you. This shit looks fire. The club money pay for the studio, and the drug money pay for it all. Top quality cuts. Booby might seem like he's just out for himself, but it's his partnership with the young aspiring music mogul, Dree Quinn for Only Raw Records that he's most invested in. Now they just need a hit. Okay, Lenita Keys. Okay, interesting. I love the way the water looks. That water looks fucking fire. And then it gives you another option to explore the Lenita Keys. Pretty cool. Let's see, is there any way? Gateway to Paradise. The dress code is casual, the bars are loaded. Life in this tropical archipelago isn't flashy, but it's easy. Get your buzz on, pull up a deck chair, but look out and pull up. Oh, look out. You're right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters in all America. Ah. I like the freaking bridges and shit that go to these islands. Like, that shit looks fire. And the water, man. Damn! That water looks fucking sick, bro. Truly. You have a fun time in that. You got freaking Guardos in this shit. Pretty crazy, man. Or what the hell are those? Lizards? No, they're iguanas. That's what they are, iguanas. Crazy. Oh, damn! You got a picture showing the marine life. You got a freaking turtle in this shit. You can actually deep dive in this shit, too. And they got fish in here, too. Oh! Wow. Bro, this looks fire. Was that an eel? Oh, damn. You got eels in here? Bro, the fucking sea creatures look so goddamn real. Wow. Damn. Alright, blew me away. Like that lit-ass boats here. Wow. I mean, everything just looks fucking good, man. Holy shit. Wow, the freaking sea creatures, man. Wow. Like, you're taking a step notch. Like, GTA 5, like, wow, man. You're actually putting a lot of freaking sea creatures in that shit. I can't imagine what the sharks are going to look like. Holy shit. That shit would be crazy. I wonder if you go swimming out a certain distance, you get killed by a shark. That would be pretty funny. Drequin Priest, only Raw records. Drequin was always more of a hustler than a gangster. Even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet, breaking into music was the goal. Another lit ass guy. Nice. Okay. Nice fire ass picture again. Yeah, he's another guy who doesn't look like you want to fuck with. You really think. Dances are like my A&Rs. If the record's a hit, DJ's gonna be spinning it. You're at the label now. Now that he's signed the Real Demise, Drequin's days of booking acts and movie strip club might be numbered as he sets his sights on Vice City scene. Okay, interesting. Grass Rivers, and that goes into that. Real Demise, viral videos, viral hooks. Bay Lux and Roxy, aka Real Demise, might have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold, hard cash VI spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. Okay, well, even these girls look pretty fire looking. Look pretty crazy too. I get camped on that. Damn. Nice pictures though. All my dimes in this club, meet my twin. Make it a dub. One hit away from fame, an early single hit with local rapper DWNPLY took Real Demise to new heights. Now after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they are signed to only Raw Records. Open Lightning can strike twice. And then they got the Port Gel Horn. They got that. Explore Port Gel Horn. They got that section. Another cool looking dude. Paul Batista. Experience counts. Confidence, charm, and cunning. Raw's a seasoned bank robber, always on the hunt for talent, ready to take the risks that bring the biggest rewards. Okay. Looks like a badass. Damn. Again, pictures, top notch. Damn, bro, like these pictures are freaking fire. Life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'll all be wise to remember that. A professional adapts. Paul's recklessness raises the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, his crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. Okay. Ambrosia, another thing to explore that. Brian Header, nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Brian's a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys. Still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Lori. Lori. Brian's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. Interesting. I like that you bring the Lori name back. That's funny. It's spelled the same way. Nice pictures, by the way. Looks interesting. Wait, does that anything? Wait, is that supposed to be Lori? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She doesn't look anything like their actual Lori. Good. I hauled so much grass in that plane, I could make the state of Luneta levitate. Ah! Looks like a Luneta beach bum moves like a great white shark. Ooh. Ah, so there it is. See, they definitely got sharks. Brian's letting Jason live rent-free at one of his properties so long as he helps with local shakedowns. Stops by for Lori's sangria once in a while. Okay. Well, that explains why he's coming there. Mount Calega National Park. Okay, so you can explore that. Cool. And that's it. And it ends with Jason and Lucia closing the hood with some supplies or something. Maybe something suspicious. And then they got Jason's got his gun and everything. Shutting the hood of the car. And then boom! Grand Theft Auto 6 coming May 26th, 2026. So, that is basically the end. Available on PS5, Xbox Series X, and S. Wow, I'm surprised it's on that one. Be very curious to see how that game runs on the Series S. That's an interesting one. So, yeah, and that's the bottom of it. So, may contain content inappropriate for children, obviously. So, that's to be expected. So, no PC. So I wonder, maybe that's still work in progress. Maybe. Probably still is. Probably won't get anything for a while. So, wow, you had a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff. I liked it. I think that's cool. It's pretty badass. I know actually Speedy was bitching about it for showing too much of like the game, this and that. I don't think that's the case here. You're just showing the characters of the game. That's not. I don't see that as a big deal. It's just giving you an idea of like what the characters are for, what they essentially do, what's their part. You know, like I don't see that being a big deal, right? Do you? What is your take on it?
On what?
On like them giving all the details of the characters, the rundown.
I think it's good. I'm thinking a little early, but I think it's good. You know, just kind of gives you an idea of the characters playing.
Yeah,
Now,
like
like I told you, I think that I understand why people are complaining because people are wanting it to be to where like if there are more people you can switch between, then it's looking like it's two characters you can play as, and that's it.
yeah.
Versus three, which kind of sucks, but.
Well, maybe they're trying to give a different take. You know what I mean? Where you dealt with 3 males, and one of them had a family, while the other 2 were kind of, I don't want to say on their own, but essentially on their own. You know. And maybe this time they're trying to give you a different perspective on, okay, you're both the female and the male, and they're together. Which that is a different perspective, you know. Definitely a different perspective for sure, because you're kind of playing out with their relationship. And maybe later, maybe they might, you never know. Maybe they might do something, or maybe there is a third character and we just don't know. You know, maybe they're keeping it a secret. I don't know. Hard to say. Probably not. I'm gonna guess 2. But honestly, I'm okay with it. I'm willing to give it a chance and see how it kind of plays and how things kind of play out. Like I said, I'm all about gameplay and story. If that shit's fire, 10 out of 10. You know, if you put a little bit of woke shit in there and it's whatever, I'll swipe past it. You know what I mean? Now, if you freaking force that shit in there and it's majority of the game, I'm gonna say, get the fuck out of here.
Alright, dude. I gotta go.
So.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Well, nice having you along.
No problem. See you later.
Take it easy. So, what's up, Crimea Andrew? Does anyone else find GTA 5 gameplay-wise to be repetitive and boring? I played the story like 3 times. In some aspects, yes. I can get where you're coming from. I replayed the story like 3 times. I think about it. I think I did it about the same amount of times, actually. About 3 times, yeah. Maybe 4. Honestly, I lost count. You ever played Sleeping Dogs? Sleeping Dogs. I feel like I heard of that one. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I did. I don't think I have. Yeah, I'll be real with you. I don't think I did. Whoa. Oh, damn. All right. Yeah, so that happened. Huh. Sleeping dogs, eh? Let's see. The Midnight Walk. Riley. So sleeping dogs. Ready or not. Comments. Protect service. How's this about? Looking it up right now. Sleeping dogs. No, I never did hear that one, I don't think. I assume that's a game, is it? Oh yeah, it's okay. Sleeping. Oh no, that's sleeping dogs. Pacific, maybe? Huh. What the hell? It said it'll be on here. Oh, on PS4. Huh. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. So. I don't know. Sorry about that. I was reading it was on X reading people's message about Naughty Dog and GTA. Stuff like that. And tweeted at a guy too. Let's see here. So, bitch. Okay, so yeah, that was kind of going over the trailer. That was going over the website and stuff like that. I think 10 out of 10 trailer. I think it was awesome. Let me know your guys' thoughts, reviews, all that good opinions, all that good stuff in the chat or in the comment section below. Let me know. Feel free to share what you think. And again, thanks for 6.2 thousand subscribers, or 6,200. That is insane. I do appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I want to get back in the grind here with the content. For you guys, a lot of reactions, a lot of gameplay continuations, all that good stuff. Definitely got to continue for sure. And of course, hopefully not, in better condition. Obviously, myself. That's something I want to shoot for. So hoping I can kind of get in a better situation with it. So yeah. So I'll leave the trailer for GTA 6 in the description, so you guys can check it out for your guys yourself. Obviously, it'll pop right away on YouTube, but I'll do it anyway for the hell of it, for anybody watching. I'll put it in there just to make it a little bit easier, I guess. Like I said, I'll probably get a copyright claim, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't know. Am I gonna do another one? It's hard to say, honestly. I don't know if I'm gonna. What else? Hey, I don't know if I do or don't. So, sandwich. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to. I don't want to say yes and then not have enough energy. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things. Let's see. Is that order to continue hedgehog, bro? Still be. I don't need to continue theirs. Damn, that's really popping off. That's pretty good. Oh, by the way, Fortnite stream, a 10-hour Fortnite stream with Bad Boy. That's pushed off to Sunday. Next Sunday. The 18th, I think is what we're going to shoot for, I believe. Yeah, next Sunday. So, early morning, I think is what we're going to shoot for. So, I think that's what we're going to go for. That seems right for me. So yeah. Well, I didn't do the welcome to reaction. I didn't do that. Damn. Okay. There's a lot I haven't done, honestly. And I'll tell you what, it's frustrating. I'll tell you what, it's frustrating. It is frustrating not being 100%. Really is. I'm trying to think if I want to. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really do. I know I definitely wanted to get this one out. That's why I did it. I had a little bit of motivation. And you guys are just crushing the milestones, and I do appreciate it very truly. So thank you. I think. Yeah, I think I might call it here. Get a little bit of shut eye. And take some NyQuil and all that. See if I do by chance have to go in early. Wake up a little bit early. See if I get called in or not. Because I might not have part to say. Might get lucky, might not. I mean, I've been enjoying the extra hours anyway, but if I don't, I'm still going to be overtime regardless, so it doesn't matter whether I do or don't. I'm overtime regardless. So, either way. So, so I'll do that, and if I do that, then I may be able to do a Hedgehog Bros reaction. I think to episode 147. I think it's episode 147. So, just friends, a friend hanging out, so with Sonic and Amy. So, just to kind of try to, keep it going a little bit. Anyway, I'm so many behind, but that would keep me fighting with 15 at least. So, And I'll do that during the early afternoon, and then we'll go from there. Maybe if I get enough energy, tomorrow, you know what I mean, and stuff like that, I could probably get right back into the grind. Hopefully, going into the weekend, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. That'd be a nice way to end off the week, for me to get back into 100% and kind of be better fully, and I grind a lot of content. Now Saturday, during the day I won't be able to really do much because I am going to join my parents into going to a city that's like a couple hours away to see some of her family and stuff like that, uncle and such, because I haven't seen him in a long time, and I guess he's not doing that great with health, so I am kind of wanting to tag along with them to see him and stuff like that and see how they're doing, because you never know how much longer they got, right? So it's that kind of courtesy and stuff like that. So a good portion of the day will be kind of for that, essentially. Obviously, I will have some content, or at least shoot to plan to have some content Friday night, late night, whether it be like 1 or 2 streams, something like that, maybe 3. We'll see. Probably 1 or 2 is what I'm going to probably more shoot for. And then Thursday night, I shoot to plan to, probably the Fortnite stream, actually, probably. So, probably shoot to do that. And maybe a Hedgehog Bros stream as well. So, I'm going to try to kind of ease back into it. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to do shoot for. I'm going to see how I am tomorrow, or later today, I should say, on doing episode 147. And if I'm pretty good, or if I'm at least better anyway, in some capacity, then I'll definitely do 147, and then we'll go from there. Then tomorrow night I'll do 148 after the Fortnite stream. And then, then during the afternoon I could do 149, and then hopefully we get back in that good trend of, marathon, right? So yeah, something like that, right? So that's what I'm shooting to do. Obviously, I like to do some continuations, like Death Stranding continuation. And such like that. Keep the grinding going, So yeah. So I guess wish me the best of luck. I appreciate it. Send prayers. 100% recovery. What's up, Cosmo? Strong legs, we'll appreciate it. Good morning. Just woke up. Nice. Yeah, not 100% Cosmo, not 100%. I wish I was doing better. So I'm hopefully on the step forward to feeling better. For the sake of grinding. So, grinding more content, that is. So, that's what I'm hoping for. Andrew for still here, so that means you're not getting GTA 6 in? No. What made you think that? Or are you meaning him? Oh. I was gonna say, I'm definitely getting it. 10 out of 10. Easily. The trailer was dope. Man. I'm just not 100%, you know what I mean? That's why you see me kind of lacking a little bit. Just because I'm trying to get better. You know, I'm not trying to probably the reason why you see me not really cough that much is because I took another red tablet. It might be, but then again, we haven't seen the gameplay, so it's really hard to judge on any console. I think it's just more going at like what the game has been. You know what I mean? And I think it's just kind of repetitive. So I think making it look this really good and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like, you might kind of give it a fresh new take, you know? Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's why I've been kind of lacking a little bit. Yeah, it'd be a lot worse, though. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of doing another stream. I don't know. I don't know, man. Star Wars, hee, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I want to be more energized, you know. The Jedi Fallen Order. That's the closest you'll see me play a Souls game. Oh, sure. Sure. That's fair. Oh, my bad. I fell asleep. I didn't hear you at all. Ah! Oh, that's all good. That's all good, Andrew. I mean, look at me. I'm going it down right now. No, I've not played Sleeping Dogs. To answer your question again, no, I've not, and I do get what you're saying about repetitive. Sad I don't have a console, but my cousin does and play it on his. Oh, okay. That's nothing wrong with that. Is it Hong Kong GTA? Okay. Well, the only downside is I can't get in the PS5. Won't let me, which I think it's kind of dumb. Can I play Sleeping Dogs, which does not work currently on PS5? It kept crashing on me when I tried loading the game. Basically, it has that free flow combat similar to Batman Arkham, but more encrypted. Interesting. Well, the fact that you can even try to load it. Cosmo is impressive because I can't even find it on the store at all. So I mean, if you were when I played it looked fun. Sure, well, that's cool. I mean, it looks interesting, but I can't find it though. You have to find it on the PlayStation Store on the app. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, on the website I found it, but it still won't let you play it on the PS5 though, will it? similar to GTA 4. Stopped making GTA games after GTA 6 for a long time. People want more content, just make story DLCs similar to GTA 4. Now I know why. What? What's the reason? Oh. Maybe they didn't update it fully. Huh. Because it crashes so much. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know, Andrew. It's hard to really say. Honestly, I just think that they should make more new original titles. You know what I mean? Like, not just keep making sequels of Red Dead and GTA. Like, maybe if you do a Red Dead 3, okay, fine. But then that's it. Don't make any more. I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, that's interesting, Cosmo. Thank you for that. That's what I was kind of thinking, honestly. Playing on PS4. Like me too. Yeah, that's an interesting take, Andrew. That's an interesting take. Yeah, I agree with you, Cosmo. I do. I know exactly what you're saying. Tekken Trilogy Remaster or Parasite EV1 and 2 Remaster. Shame Sleeping Dogs didn't do well. It has better comment than GTA 5, honestly. It probably does. It's that iconic title, you know what I mean? That's it. The iconic title, you know what I mean? It drives everybody. You know, and that's why they see they're like, oh yeah, I mean, so everybody wants it. You get it. But yeah, shit, man, when you make it look that good, fuck. How can I say no to that? I cannot. You caught my interest. Never beaten a GTA game? I have. GTA 5. I think I've beaten San Andreas. I believe I did, yes. I believe I also beat Vice City. And I think GTA 3 as well. I don't think I've beaten GTA 4. So I've beaten quite a few. So I've beaten quite a few, honestly. We hope you're able to learn different martial arts, like in GTA San Andreas, in GTA 6. Okay. Must be one of the few unimpressed. Must be one of the few being unimpressed. Columbia Square. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? It's some coffee table. Oh. What, the table on the bottom? I guess I'm not fully getting weird. Wish list? Wolverine. That could be good. I heard Venom. That'd be dope. It's like a square button thingy. Square button? I don't even know what you're talking about. Square button thingy. I don't know. I don't know if they have or haven't. No, they didn't cancel, but it's taken a long time due to Islamic games being hacked a while ago. Oh, really? Dude. What's that for? I don't know. I guess I'm just not understand what you're getting at. Also, the hackers got leaked information with the game and applied voice actors and such and stuff. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's not an actual button. Are you talking about this? That's an actual. If you're talking about this, this is just for a drink. If that's what you're referring to. Now I'm seeing that you said table. No, I'm actually like, or it's either that or the other one, the brick one. Same thing. Yeah, it's not a button. Marvel vs. Capcom, I believe I might have gave it a shot, I think, but wasn't that much into it. Yeah. With the Wolverine this time, there's not much info about it, which led me to think it's been canceled. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable on that one. A lot of things I don't take time, so I'm just kind of patiently waiting to see what happens. Hopefully it ain't. Could be really good, especially if they do it right. I think my tiredness is starting to elevate. Yeah, elevate. Or escalate, I should say. Better wording for it. Me being sick, I'm sure, does not give me more energy. So, that's what I want to do, guys. I'm gonna end it here. And if I do another one, it will be last year they released a collection of Marvel vs. Capcom games. Favorite would be X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Interesting. Excuse me. Capcom vs. Marvel 3. I might have done that one yet. But yeah. So, I'm gonna head to here. Try to get some shut eye. Try to hopefully kind of, take some NyQuil. Try to knock this cough down. See if I have to go in early. Possibly if I do or don't. But either way, if I get it at a decent time, I could do reaction to 147 Hedgehog Bros stream and kind of continue that series going forward. So really early in the early 2010s, we kind of when we start making the Western reboots. Not really. Devil May Cry reboot, totally unnecessary. Fair. Fair. So, yeah, your boys hit the end. Sorry, I thought I spilled something. I don't know. I guess I did. I don't know. Just was a little wet. I was like, huh. So, yeah, I remember seeing it as a kid with my friend. When I was in the trailer, I thought it was a prequel to Dante getting his wife hair soon. Or what? White hair soon. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah. That's my thoughts. Reaction, kind of. And everything. Discussion on it. Smash the like. Smash the subscribe. You guys are doing. We appreciate it. Followers are. We've got more for our content. Hopefully, pretty soon here. Getting back into the grind. Hopefully, things starting to look better. Again, hopefully in the uptrend. So just bear with me. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Get some sleep. Try to knock it down more so I can be better. So, like, subscribe. Links for all my social medias in the description. Exit Instagram, Discord, social, as well as becoming a member. It helps support the channel. We appreciate it very much. Get extra content like these streams and more. So, see you, man. Thank you, Andrew. Having a conversation. We definitely will have more for our streams like this in the future. See you guys in the next one. We're going to sign out. Peace. Have a good one, guys. Much love. Stay safe. Wish me luck. Peace.